Hey guys, how you doing today? Thank you very much for tuning in and welcome to the channel. We're here now in YouTube. You can look at us on YouTube or on Facebook. And soon we'll be doing some other changes. We're gonna open our network to other things. I just talked with a friend of mine and he's giving us some other ideas. So we're gonna reach people on Facebook. We're gonna reach people on YouTube, like we've been doing lately, and also we're gonna be doing a podcast. So we're gonna record where we have recorded all these videos, and so we will do a podcast so people can download in their phones and listen to it. The small podcast, I mean, I don't do anything more than 30 minutes. Most of the time it's 15, 17, 20 minutes. And so we're going to be doing that. And we also going to be doing a blog in our website. So you can always look at us on our website on thinkintosuccessacademy.com. Currently, we have about 1,000 visits per month on our website, and we're looking forward to have more than that. Also, we have 10,000, and we can get busy and we can reach and help more people. Now, today I want to talk, and as always, we talk about how the scripture and coaching get related. And I was surfing the Bible today for looking for a good one, and I find it. So I like Matthew 11, Matthew 11, 28 to 30. And this is a little bit about, well, I'm going to read it and I'm explaining it, but it's going to a little bit of people that are frustrated or have weight in their life. Sometimes things are not working the way they want it to work, and so they feel desperate. They feel like life is not fair. You know, a lot of people feel that life is not fair. But we also talk that life is not fair for people that don't have a good attitude. So if you don't have a good attitude, then you won't have a good in life, you know. And some people said, well, why don't life treat me better and I'll have a better attitude? And this is I would say when you have a fire and you want to get heat out of the fire, so you need to put wood. So you need to believe, had a good attitude, a positive attitude, that if you put the wood, that will give you more heat, right? So it's a natural thing. We will put more wood, we will turn the fire so we can get the heat. But then it's like you're saying, why don't the fire hit me first? And when I believe that the fire would produce more warmth, then I will have a good attitude and provide more wood. Does it make sense, right? So life makes sense. In the sense, it means that you have to service, you have to provide first, give first, before it is given back to you. And sometimes we don't have that trust in ourselves. Right? We don't trust in ourselves. We don't believe things are going to work for us. And so the scriptures takes you that burden that you have from you, and so you can trust on Jesus, on God, trust in him. And that's what this part of the scripture said. So I'm going to read it for you guys. It said, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. See, come to me. If you doubt of yourself, if you have no confidence of yourself, if the task is too heavy on your weight, if it's someone died in your life, or someone got sick, or someone told you something that you didn't want to hear, someone says something and you take as a criticism, and you have a burden, you know. Muslim call this jihad. Jihad is a burden of, well, jihad is it means a burden in your heart from the unbelief of other people. You see, so we Christians have that jihad too. We have the burden of other people not believing in what we believe and making life more easier, right? But at the same time, Jesus went to the unbelievers, went to the people that were sinners, people that have other beliefs and they have burdens. And even that he had this jihad, this burden inside, he reached to save them, to help them. I was talking today in a podcast that they just did to me today, and basically what we do, we seek to be happy in our life. But to be happy, we need to make other people happy. You see, we try to get, I want, but you won't have anything if you don't give. You can put it this way: if you're working for a company, the company is not going to pay you the first day, right? It's not going to say, "Hey, John, thank you for coming to be a IT technician or a chef. So we pay $30,000 a year, and so we're going to pay you $30,000 a year before you get started," right? No, it's not happening. So we're going to pay $3,000 a month, but we're going to pay you $3,000 the first of the month, and then you provide the best service you can, right? No, it doesn't work like that. So you have to provide your work, your service first, and you're going to be reimbursed, or you're going to be paid a salary based on the value of your service to someone else. See, it makes no difference from the fire. You have to give an effort. You have to cut the tree. You have to give wood to the fire, and the strong of the fire, the warmer you will get, the benefit you will get. Well, the employer said the same. The more you sell, the more I will pay your commission. The more service you provide, the more I will reward you. So we seek for that reward. And so God is saying, if you have the burden that you can't find peace within you or within the world, come to me and bring this burden to me, and I'll take care. So in other ways, change your attitude. Change your attitude. Sometimes it's simple things in our mind. Just change your attitude. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just thinking something positive. And so the scripture said, bring that bad attitude, give it to me, and I will carry the burden for you. And this is what it said. It said, take my yoke. A yoke is this wood that they put on the ox to carry weight and to carry carriages in the back. So this is a yoke that is on your top of your neck. In today's world will be like a backpack full of stones or wood, and it's heavy, and it put pressure in your shoulders, so you get pain in your neck, and it hurt you all your back, and so it's very uncomfortable. But it said, take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. Gentle and humble in heart. To be gentle and humble in heart is to let go of your burden, let go of your fears. Just let go. Just let go. Sometimes your fear, you're thinking something nice, something beautiful in your life, and bring that smile back from within you. And you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You see, disconnect from your selfishness. I want to feel good. I want to feel happy right now. I wanted me. The problem of being me, pride. You see, I want people to serve me. I want to be happy. If I'm not happy, no one's going to be happy. Well, you're wrong. You need to focus yourself on serving others. Change your attitude, and you'll find happiness in that. It happened like a personal experience to me. At some point in my life, I was so upset because I didn't have happiness. I really wanted to be happy. And so I was very upset. I had a bad attitude, and I wasn't feeling happy. So I became very selfish. And I stayed away from God for 3 years. I wasn't praying, going to church, or nothing like that. I was very, very into myself, and very selfish and very self-centered, and maybe a little bit of I can't forget the word. My wife used to say that to me. I was some self-centered, very, very into myself. And I came to the point, I said, what do I really want in my life? What I really want in my life to be happy, right? So I put it this way. So if I go on my way and I want to just be happy myself, this is the same that you do it like the devil does, right? So the devil said, I want to be happy. I want everybody to serve me. And he tried to be happy by being miserable everybody. So you try to focus on yourself only, make everybody miserable. I mean, everybody's going to be unhappy. And you're going to be happy? No, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy because we find happy in other people. You can't be in a cave all by yourself doing nothing. You get bored, and at the end, you're not happy. You see, we are social people. We have to be surrounded with people, and we want people to love us. We want people to focus on us. We want people to really put their life into us too. Walking on the street and people say hi to you, you don't even know them. You feel good. It's like, oh, okay, I don't know who is that person, but I feel much better. And when even people that you do know, and you might feel that they don't like you, and they say, hey, how you doing? How are you? You feel better. So I changed my life, and I said, I'm going to change my attitude. Well, I'm not perfect like anybody. No one is perfect. But I changed my attitude a little bit, and I wanted to see myself maybe have other people more happy. And so I changed my attitude, and I tried to do some sacrifices just to see what would happen. And I could see that around myself, I could find people more happy. So I shared what I was going to do, and people changed their attitude. Said, yeah, I agree with you. I think so. That should be great. And I just give it a try. So I did that, and people were happy. And I was happy that they were happy. So I said to them, yeah, I decided not to be more selfish, or maybe reduce my selfishness, because I still have bad habits. I have to change them. Reduce my selfishness. And they said, I think so. That's amazing, Gustavo. I think so. That's great. And I feel like great. So I was happy. They happy, and I felt that happy. So at the end, when you put water in someone else's glass, it pours to you. It falls back to you. So you make it other people happy, you make it happy to you. So if you put it this way, everything that we do in our life is at the end a service to make someone else happy. So you're in your marriage, you want to make your spouse happy. And if he's happy, it's going to make you happy. If you're in a business of selling water, you want to provide water to the people. So you bottle the water, you give it to the people. People are happy, they pay you money. You see, life is like that. You are going to a company and you are an assistant, or you work on sales and production, and you provide your knowledge, your experience, and what you can do the best you can. So you're providing something good to them. And that good reflects back in how they pay you money back, because they said, hey, I'm so happy and so grateful for what you did. Here is some money. Here's my gratitude to you. So that's how life it is. You just go and give something good to people. And so, in other words, we are kind of selling ourselves. We are not really selling. We're just providing them what they want. And they give us what we want. See? So life is so beautiful and so perfect that sometimes we overthink things and we create the problem. So we said overthinking is the art of finding problems that do not exist. So don't overthink your life. You see? So how do you relate with coaching? Well, in coaching, we said you need to have a good attitude. You need to disconnect from your past, disconnect from what other people are thinking or saying about you, and just be you. And how you be you? Well, just being you. You see, not the you of selfishness, not of you of the person who wants all the attention, but the you who wants to make other people happy, because we want that. And we saw this in the last scripture. If you have your son or your daughter come and hungry and said, Dad, I'm starving, I'm hungry, she's not going to say, hey, here's a stone or here's a snake. No, you give him a fish, you give him bread. You even spend your time working, and let's go dinner, let's go to McDonald's or Burger King or another restaurant, an Indian food restaurant. I like Indian food. So an Indian food restaurant, and as they start eating and they feed themselves and they can't stop eating because they're so hungry, they look at you with that face, say, thank you. When someone do that to you, it completely fill your heart and you're like, wow. So you see, people just want to service, you want to be happy. And in life, you have to have that attitude. It is easier. For some people, it's easy because they do it all the time. For some other people, it's not. But we are rational, we are conscious that we want that. We seek that. And as we repeat it constantly, it become a habit. And it become a habit of us to be able to serve other people. In business, same way. Business, we provide a service to other people, and people reward us. And that's what makes them happy and make us happy. So at the end, we all want to be happy, whether you're a business owner or you're in a marriage or you're a college student. We all at the end wants to be happy and accepted the way we are. And we will be accepted when the day comes that we accept ourselves the way we are. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming in onto this onto my channel. If you watch us on YouTube, please subscribe and like. You watch us on Facebook, please share with other people. I'm sure someone in your network right now is going through some burden, right? They're suffering, they're going through burden, they don't know what to do, how to see. And maybe this video might say, okay, you know what? Maybe I can share this with someone. Maybe I can get the opinion of someone. And by sharing your burden, other people can say that, you know what, that's not important. I went through the same thing. I went through the same process, and this is what I did and what it worked for me. Just sharing that experience with other people, identify other people with that and can benefit and help them. Like the video also, and well, soon we will be doing a podcast, and we also will be doing some blogs in our website. So again, I invite you to come to our website, thinkintosuccessacademy.com. Think into success. You don't want to think into failure, right? You want to think into the success. And to be successful, you have to feel successful. And to feel successful, you have to be successful. Be successful today for what you want to be tomorrow. All right, guys, I don't want to extend it too much. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have any question, just can always reach me via text on our Facebook and Messenger, or you can reach us through our website. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Have a good day. Bye-bye.